Hi everybody, my name is Megan Dusky. This is my introductory video for AEP 858. About me, I'm 28 years old. My husband and I live in north central Kansas where we farm and ranch. We primarily focus on cattle and hogs, but we also have some goats. I teach second grade at Rock Hills Elementary School. I graduated from K-State in 2016 with my bachelor's degree in elementary education. And I'm over halfway done with my coursework here at Fort Hays, so pretty excited about that. My hobbies, I like to be outside on the farm with my husband. I enjoy reading, baking, and taking our dog Dixie for a walk. I've also have a Cricut, so I like to play around with that and see what fun things I can make. And I also really enjoy listening to true crime podcasts and audiobooks. My work, so this is my 7th year of teaching. The first year that I taught, I was the reading and math MTSS coordinator for pre-K through 4th grade at Northern Valley. But for the last 6 years, I guess, I have been teaching second grade. I am a new member on our building leadership team, also known as the Sandwich Club, BLT. Our school is hopping on the bandwagon of the 2-year letters program through the state of Kansas. So we just started that, so I am learning a lot there. I also work at our local grain elevator, so I grade grain and weigh trucks in and out on the weekends and in the evenings when fall harvest picks up. Our school is still adjusting to a full-time principal at the elementary school. Last year was our first full year with an elementary school principal full-time. We saw lots of really good changes, and we are still getting better with having an adult in our building all the time that is there to help us and guide us and kind of, be an example of what we need to be doing. I was a teacher that was selected to pilot Engage New York Math in the spring, so here's to hoping that goes good. I haven't taught Engage New York for like 4 years, so I'm sure a lot has changed. A couple of the goals that I have for myself in a professional sense, I think it would be really fun and a good refresher for me to be somebody's mentor teacher, whether a first-year teacher or a student teacher. I think that would be good for me to kind of hear about some new things and get that excitement in my room about, oh, I can't wait to start my career. Another professional goal would be to graduate with my master's. I am enticed by the idea of being an instructional coach and, teaching teachers, helping teachers, and still getting to be a part of the classroom. I'm just not sure that our district would ever have the opportunity for an instructional coach. So I'm not really sure if that's something I would ever get to pursue living where we live. And I do think I would like to be a principal one day. When I started my coursework, I wasn't really sure that that was something I was interested in. I just thought, maybe future Megan would really enjoy that. But the more classwork I take, the longer I've been teaching, the more that I talk to other people, I feel like that really truly could be a passion of mine someday. So here's how my school currently uses data. 2 years ago, didn't use data like at all. And I'm sure that that is shocking, hard to hear, and you're just probably mind blown at that. I have no idea. But that was COVID year. We did not have a full-time principal. So when you don't have a principal in your building, you have teachers leading other teachers. And if they don't know the importance and the research behind data and how to use data and how to collect data and to not lose your mind over it, then that's not something that everybody's going to be able to do. And so if you don't have a leader that is confident in those skills, you're going to lack in those skills. And unfortunately, I kind of think that's where our school was at 2 years ago. And then last year, that wasn't the sword, I guess, that our principal was willing to die on. It was more or less, okay, you haven't had a principal in here for years. These are the things that we're going to work on, small steps. And I feel like data this year is getting a bigger push. So we do talk about data. We have data dives during biweekly PLC, and that's what we did last year. Our PLC is a little bit different this year. I use testing data to inform my decisions on the skill deficits and what they need to be working on. We do a math skills prerequisite test to kind of get an idea of what their baseline skills are. We do use FastBridge data to get our groups for math and reading. And I will admit that I still really have a lot to learn about data dissection. I know that I'm going to be a lifelong learner, but this is an area I truly know is a deficit of mine and that I'm pretty weak in. My plan for getting better, I'm going to continue discussing data at PLC meetings. I gave a prerequisite skill test this year. That was new for me. I've never done that before, and so I'm excited to see the standards that my kiddos still have from first grade that they've met, maybe ones that they missed, maybe ones in second grade that they already have, and then by the end of the year being able to prove that they have met all the standards for a second grade math kiddo. I think this course is going to help me a lot. Being part of the letters training, I think, is also going to help me because I have 3 students I'm supposed to keep track of and filling out different types of data for them. And so I think that doing it for 3 students will be a great way to get my feet wet to continue to do it for my 23 kids. And then I also know that I can learn a lot from my peer teachers. My hopes is I really hope that one day I can grow with confidence in collecting data, using data, referencing data, enforcing data, and that way I could be somebody that other people could come to about, hey, how do I do this and not lose my mind? Because I think when we talk about collecting data, we think in our mind, at least I do, like a filing cabinet full of just stuff. Yeah, I have all the data, but I don't know how to use it. And I want to be able to confidently say, I have the data, I know how to use it, and I know where we need to go from here. So that's what I hope I get from this course. Here's my references. Thank you, and I can't wait to learn from the rest of you.